What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. We got Cheese, Ramon, and myself, and we got a pretty decent week's worth of comics to talk about, like the Wonder Twins, Dynamite's Army of Darkness, and Bubba Ho-Tep, and Red Sonja. Image has got Hit Girl Season 2. Marvel's got Age of X-Men Next Gen, Avengers No Road Home, Marvel Tales The Black Widow, and Savage Sword of Conan. For some reason, they're doing 2 of those.
Because why not?
Yep. And the Magic Order concluded this week. We've also got a storm of trailers to talk about. We've got a lot of different topics to get through. So let us waste no further time.
Buckle yourselves in, people.
Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you've had your Valentine's pizza. I did. For lunch. Salud.
Salud.
Here's to you. Here's to yours. And if you're watching, thanks for being with us. Now we feel loved. God, bourbon sucks.
So why are you drinking it?
And hopefully, so did your Valentine.
Hey-o!
Because it's here, Ramon.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Why is the light off over there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't really need to be on.
I just want to make sure it's off and not like the ghost.
I don't know, as a matter of fact.
Would you like me to find
There's a possibility. No, stay. We'll find out later when we turn off all the other lights.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Antonio Vitale, he's back.
Hey, Food! What's up, buddy?
Jason Agomi says, Pete, I'm allergic to bourbon. I break out in handcuffs.
That's a great fucking line.
Can we use that? I want to use that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right, so can I tell you like what I geeked out on this week?
What?
Yes.
The Frozen 2 trailer.
Me too.
I completely am drinking the Kool-Aid on this.
I am looking forward to that more than I am Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I agree.
Both of them.
It looks...
You know what the crazy thing is like, I mean, and I haven't been living under a rock, mind you. I didn't even know they were doing the sequel until earlier today.
No, I knew there was a sequel,
but
the trailer dropped out of nowhere, which was like totally awesome.
So I'm not actually living under a rock then. Good.
No, I had no idea the shit was coming until I see on like whatever, like the little Google News and shit. I'm like, Frozen 2 trailer. What is this?
Yeah.
And they're calling it a teaser trailer, but it's giving us so much.
That gave a lot, but we don't know anything about like the bad guy, the plot, or anything. But the thing that I latched onto, something that Roger always told me, was that whenever an animation studio has a new project going, they show off the skill of the artists and the power of the software by doing water. And this water, in the beginning, looked absolutely amazing. It looked like they just filmed the ocean during a storm.
Yeah.
It was so sick. It was so real looking.
Yeah.
And I don't know shit about what it takes to do that, but I know what water used to look like in animated films, and I know what it looks like in this one.
Water used to look in animated films like a solid.
Yeah, and it used to like just have like a couple of little diamond breaks on it to look like it was rippling, and that was it.
Yeah.
It looks like the damn ocean right now.
Yeah.
And
I mean, for the longest time, like the people that best depicted water in any kind of animation were the Japanese.
Yeah.
Because they just had, the highlights and the sparkles and all that stuff just right, and everything else. And then now you have, the fact that these CG people are able to
It's
do
ridiculous.
this. It's insane.
Daniel Blank says you should try 4 Roses Yellow Label.
4 Roses Yellow Label.
I've had 4 Roses small batch. It is delicious.
I'm gonna write it down.
Sean, he says, anyone else scooped Final Fantasy IX for Switch yet? I'm hooked. Not only are they re-releasing Final Fantasy IX for the Switch, they also are re-releasing Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, when? We're gonna be fucking 50 by the time that shit comes out.
Well, no, I mean, it looks
Don't
like
hold your breath.
It looks like it's a pretty faithful port.
And they're gonna fucking put it out in like pieces.
Maybe.
But I don't want to get too off.
No, that was, I think, the rumors when they announced, I think the remake was for the PS4 or something like that. They were going to announce a remake. This is just like a straight old school port.
Oh, so they're just like redoing the shit?
They're basically releasing the game. Both of those games, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, are going to be on the Switch.
I never played 9. I stopped at 8.
Yeah.
I heard 9 was really good, though. I heard 9 was old school.
I think I skipped 9 and I played 10.
Was 10 the one with the stupid soccer match underwater?
I don't remember. It was such a long.
I just couldn't fucking deal with that. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It was 9 when they brought back the old class system.
Yeah,
From, yeah.
And,
so
I
it was
remember the
not
little
that
black
great.
mage guy running around.
Yes, yes.
But I want to go back to Frozen for a moment.
Yeah.
'Cause first of all, Sven, Kristoff rather, on Sven was the reindeer, and like the other reindeer like running behind him. I'm like, why is this so epic? But it is. It really is.
It comes off epic.
And I got gangsters, takes the sword, hacking things to bits. And I'm sorry, but was I the only one that like Elsa's jumping in the ocean and she's taking everything off, and I'm like, please be in a bikini, please be in a bikini. Elsa's hot, yo. I'm just saying.
She is, but it ain't gonna happen.
I know.
I mean, you'll probably find, cosplay artists and stuff like that out there.
Hey,
yeah, absolutely.
Anna Faith is like a very faithful representation of Elsa, and we love her too.
According to Age Art, the Frozen voice cast was in Kingdom Hearts 3. Which,
interesting.
unfortunately, I heard tanked so hard.
Really? I heard nothing but good shit about it.
I've heard, well, then...
I heard it was hard.
Reviews.
I heard it was like a difficult game, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't pay attention to a lot of video games. They're redoing Link's Awakening for the Switch as well.
Which looks pretty cool. And
Yeah,
I never got to
I saw
play
some
that
of that.
game on the Game Boy.
I never played that one either.
So...
By redoing it, you mean they're going to release it on the Switch, or they're going to redo the
They're
graphics?
redoing the graphics and shit on this one.
With Link's Awakening...
It was a Game Boy game.
They've redone the graphics. With the Final Fantasy games, they're straight ports.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Final Fantasy VII for the PS, whatever the fuck it's going to be when it finally comes out, is like super redone.
Yes.
Which is why it's taking so long.
And that's what's being released as episodic content. Mm-hmm. So...
Which I'm not really happy about. And like, everybody...
Yeah, because they're going to nickel and dime you to death.
Everybody fucking sucks the dick on Final Fantasy VII, and I never liked the game that much. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I couldn't... That was the first time I'd ever experienced, like, technology really running around Final Fantasy. I'm used to Knights and Dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't,
At least-
they've got Sigma, Delta, whatever the hell the city was and everything.
Well, yeah, Midgard.
The weapons and
Yeah,
stuff.
the Mako Reactor, all that stuff.
Which in...
Like, that was the interesting thing about it, is that up until 7, you had a kind of steampunk mystic aspect of things. You had the airships and all that stuff.
Right.
So you had that element. This was where they're like, no, we're just going to modernize it.
Yeah, and I wasn't feeling it. Final Fantasy 2 and 3, or 4 and 6, respectively, for you purists out there, those were my shit.
Yeah.
And still are.
Same.
I got my shit on the Super Nintendo, I'm like, just playing that damn thing again. But speaking of fantasy stuff, yo, the Token trailer. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I didn't see it.
Yo, it looks great, man. It's a biopic. It's all like his... And they're drawing really cool parallels between like the friendship he makes in school and he's hanging out with these 3 other dudes. And did you watch the trailer? And then he goes into World War I and how like the battle zone was like Mordor and everything. And there's also a lot of theories like when he was growing up and there was like the factories across the way that kind of would always be smoking and everything, and that would kind of be Mordor as well. But yeah, they're all, like, as you watch the trailer, being as familiar with Lord of the Rings as you are, you'll see the parallels where he's, like, lying in a, like a little sleeping bag on the ground, and it's all, like, gray and everything around him, and you kind of see Frodo and Sam as they're traveling into Mordor, via the stairs and the Path of Ungol and everything.
Right.
It looks really good. I had no idea this movie was even being made.
Yeah, me neither.
And it's dropping in May.
It's the first I've heard.
Yeah, it was a fucking YouTube ad that usually you would fast forward through.
Right.
And all of a sudden, they said something in the beginning, like, they made a reference that I can't remember. And I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Let me not, hit the button right away. And then I realized, like, as they're going through and they're showing... 4 guys hanging out drinking huge beers and everything. I'm like, what is this?
You have my attention.
You have my attention. Ugh. So.
Go ahead.
Will Smith is blue. Will Smith is blue.
It's poorly
Will Smith
done,
is
too.
blue. Yeah, I said this, and I only just saw a meme of it, like, right before we started filming, but if they wanted a deezed out black dude, because Will Smith is, like, this big.
Yeah.
He could be in shape, but he's not diesel.
Right,
he's not
big.
a big dude.
Right.
If they wanted a diesel black dude to be the genie, why not just get Terry
Crews.
Crews? Yeah. And he's funnier than Will Smith.
Legitimately, yeah.
Honestly, after
Like-
seeing it, I think they should have just gone completely CGI.
I agree. Let
Well,
Will Smith do the
that
voice
too.
and go Do you think they'll like increase the chin a bit? You know, like, or do you think they'll just?
No. I
think they should.
Well,
pay a bit more homage to the original.
My opinion, they should never have even thought about doing a live action version of this film.
Well, that's Disney's thing now. Did they start with Beauty and the Beast, or was there some shit before that? Was the Jungle Book before that? Because I heard that was good, but I didn't see it.
A couple of people did.
Well, the Jungle Book was a really long time ago when they did that, the live action version.
16, I think.
No, before that.
No, there's been a couple of people that done Jungle.
But the Disney one was 2016, and I mean it was an all-star cast too.
There was something called Mowgli too.
That's on Netflix right now.
Yeah,
that's a pretty star-studded cast as well. Mm-hmm. I get them confused which is which, but I think Christopher Walken was in the Disney shit as
Oh, Greg is on.
Hey, Greg, what's up, pal? Yeah, but it's Disney. They spared no friggin' expense when it comes to getting movie stars to act in things.
Without a doubt. But the other thing that I have to kind of tip my hat to Disney is with the level of secrecy that they have regarding their like original owned IPs, like Frozen and all that stuff. They are very tight-lipped about that. Marvel, they tend to give a little bit more leeway with leaks and things like that. And
they probably do it themselves.
Oh no, without a doubt. It's all strategically done. But Disney proper is like we're talking about they have those commercials about bringing all the old school movies out of the vault. Mm-hmm. Like that vault is also
it's like coming out of the vault for a limited time on DVD or something like that. Yeah,
that vault is also for new trailers apparently. So
but I don't know what your favorite Disney movie is.
Aladdin, hands down.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Very close second. Not a popular opinion, but The Emperor's New Groove.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's definitely like a classic, but a classic of a different sort. It's not the typical hero's tale. That was an outright comedy.
It was an outright comedy, and he was an outright anti-hero almost.
But what about you? Is Aladdin because I know a lot of people be like, you have to do this justice.
My nephew, Freddie, just said, the only live action worth watching is The Lion King. He's a Lion King nut. That is not live action. That shit's CGI. Sorry, Freddie.
But see, it's funny because everybody has their own Disney movie that they are like a purist for. Aladdin's not mine. So I'm less offended by the whole Will Smith thing than a lot of other people that I'm seeing online.
I'm also not offended by it. Like, in the sense of, like, okay, if you're going to cast the movie and do live action, I'm against that idea, but that ship has already sailed, so fuck it, whatever. But honestly, like, in the most recent meme that you shared, where I saw what was an actual, like, legit screenshot of the film, he looks a lot better than somebody's piss-poor Photoshop fan image, which was making the rounds earlier, and when he was first announced to be Genie.
Well, I mean, I'm going to say maybe the CGI is not done yet.
Possible.
But
it's possible.
That's why I'm not offended, but it's like, it could look better.
I agree, it could.
It could just look better.
I think it could be more cartoony instead of just looking like Will Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have done like what they did with Alita Battle Angel and have the main character, the one character, be completely CGI.
She freaks me out with the eyes and everything.
Yeah.
The anime characters should not look real. I'm just going to leave that alone right there. I'm not seeing that movie because it weirds me out.
Well, at least she doesn't have the anime boobs. But
I don't know what my favorite Disney movie is. Think about it. But a movie I would like to see made live action, Hercules.
Yes, absolutely. I love Hercules. Hercules is probably my favorite neo-classic, I would say.
Antonio Vitali wants to know, Pete, what do you think of Captain Marvel and her recent words of not wanting more than 50% of fans being white or male?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either. If it's true, it's
How about just shut up and just get the paycheck? And people who see the movie are the people who see the movie.
If that's true, and I hope to God it's not.
You have no control over it either. Shut up, Bree.
Don't get Lauryn Hill syndrome, please. I mean, please. Because, Lauryn Hill, way back when she released her first solo album, she had actually said that she didn't want white people to listen to her album.
I vaguely remember that.
I don't. She just went crazy after that.
I think she went crazy after that. But by the same token, I'm just like, Well, I liked your voice, and I liked the way you did the cover song that she did with Fugees, but I was like, once I heard that, I was like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Now you don't want to be a bitch about it. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
I agree.
So,
Honestly, I didn't hear that about the situation. I'm still going to see Captain Marvel. I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect my going or not going. But it's a stupid thing to say because it's a good way to alienate your fan base.
Yeah.
No matter what your fan base is. Just accept it. Let people see it for who wants to see it. And I'm sure the fan base is going to be very multicultural and as well as going to be very, multi-gendered.
Yes.
Whatever.
Greg, breaking nerd news.
What do we got?
Jared Leto Joker movie is dead.
Yeah, we knew that, actually. We actually had that one from the shadow.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, thank God. Leto is out as the Joker.
That would be a stink bomb then, I guess, huh?
No, that's a good one, but that's finally something good from DC because God knows we've had a lot of stink bombs from DC lately.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll get to that a little bit more later on. Real quick, the Hulu vice president has said what we've been telling you for months now.
Shadow says that's a bogus story.
What, the Leto movie is dead?
Brie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The Shadow says the Brie Larson thing is a bogus story, and I would like to believe that that's true.
God, I don't think she would.
It would be pretty fucking stupid. That's a good way to get fired.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
This is the problem with the internet. You don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
But the Hulu president has said what we've been telling you for months now, that they are open to reviving Marvel's Netflix shows whenever they're able to do that. So that's pretty much saying we're going to do it. We just can't say we're going to do it yet.
Yep.
So have a little patience and have a little faith. Punisher will be canceled very, very soon.
Yep.
Very soon. And then Jessica Jones is still getting her season 3, but, right after that, that's done too.
Yep.
So here's an interesting one. Something that did become official, but we've got a little bit more information on it, thanks to the Shadow. The Game of Thrones co-creators were approached to do a Star Wars trilogy.
Yes.
We know this. That is official news. The Shadow has told us that Kevin Feige, who is secretly running Lucasfilm entirely, wants the pair to take over the entire Star Wars franchise, with TV, movies, everything, because look how good they did with Game of Thrones.
I would like
I'm all for it.
one person or one group running all of that, making it more cohesive.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, because, I still haven't watched Solo yet.
It's garbage.
But
It's not terrible.
the thing is, the point is the spin-off films like the trilogy, the current trilogy, are all over the fucking place. The only good movie that's come out of the last 4 or 5 has been Rogue One.
Rogue One was good.
Rogue One was good. The thing I liked about Solo was that they answered the whole problem with the 12 parsecs.
I don't think you really needed a movie to answer that.
I think you did.
I don't think Luke is. What's his name? Oh my God.
George Lucas?
Solo. I don't think he needed his own damn movie.
Probably not.
Now, I would have been happier. Well, yes, I agree the whole parsec shit, leave the hell alone. Because that's like the climax of his career. Everything after that is just him being a horrible guy owing money to the Huts.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He should have gotten a series.
A TV series as
Yes.
a smuggler.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The thing I was waiting
Do
for
it like
that
Firefly.
I wanted to see some shit in
better
Solo that I
ratings.
didn't get.
Yes.
We didn't get Jabba the Hutt,
With
and
more
we
than
didn't get
one
Boba
season.
Fett,
Yeah.
which would have made total sense. It would have been a more interesting movie. I will admit that. Let me spoil this for you, and just spoil it for anybody else who hasn't seen it.
Whatever.
The concept of you can't make the Kessel run in 12 parsecs, because a parsec is not a unit of time, it's a unit of distance.
Yeah.
This is every scientist's beef with that whole statement.
Right.
In the movie, they have the Kessel Run being 20 parsecs. You can't make it in 12 because, well, that's the unit of distance between X and point Y.
Yeah.
But they have to make it in 12 because of something in the ship, some fuel cells that are going to explode. So they have to take this really risky, insane shortcut through a galactic storm. So he made it in 12 parsecs.
Gotcha. Okay.
You should never start some shit by saying, in reality, Star Wars.
Why not?
No. No. You don't be that geek trying to bring reality into some crazy sci-fi fantasy stuff.
Well, See, that's one of the things that makes Star Trek a little compelling, is because it introduces. Well, they do, but they do it in such a way to make it palatable and also not take themselves too seriously. To have Star Wars do that as well, I'll allow it.
News also dropped this week. There's an Aquaman spin-off in the works about the trench.
Did you see Aquaman?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Really? Him?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
The trench was scary.
Yeah. But can it hold its own movie?
Depending.
What are we gonna do? Like King Neptune or somebody, and why he puts them there or something?
If you go the whole Clash of the Titans
Yeah.
vibe to it,
Okay.
with like Poseidon and maybe like how it first happened, and
That's the only way it could
monsters
work.
and stuff. Yes, but it won't. The spin-off angle is just that you already sold them in Aquaman.
Right.
You have to leave that shit behind, and just
Yeah, you can't have Aquaman in it. Like
no.
it's-
Unless all of a sudden they're gonna start speaking, in which case you're like, okay.
No, they don't speak, dude.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, leave it alone.
Yeah, Greg says the trench will be basura. Relic Lord wants to know if there's any news on the upcoming Savage Avengers comic.
Just what we saw today. The cast is what? The Punisher, Elektra, Wolverine. Who?
Brother Voodoo?
So it's Avengers X-Force.
Did you say
Brother Voodoo.
Brother Voodoo?
Yeah.
Dude, you said Ricola. Like, what the fuck? Is that candy?
Ricola!
Brother Voodoo, and Conan. Why is Conan on a team?
Conan?
Why is Conan in the modern 616 universe?
No.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Well, no, they need to leave him alone.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Learn from Dynamite's mistake and bringing Red Sonja into the modern world.
Right.
Her sword ain't shit against an AK.
Look how well that did in the previous Dynamite series, which is why they've restarted it now.
Yet again.
And we'll get to that in a little while.
Follow your mate.
Fucking ugazzi che ti voto. So, we have a more definitive list than what we gave you last week of the idiotic actors list. Not that they're idiots, but I mean, the list is stupid.
No, the people picking them.
The people, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is trying to pick this list of potential Batman actors clearly has their head in their ass.
I was hoping we weren't going to talk about this.
They have their head in their own proverbial Batcave.
I think it's all a troll.
I hope so. I hope so. But from what we're hearing, and I actually heard it from a different source, something else we're going to get to, like a source not The Shadow asked me about something today. I'm going to get to that. Here's the list of potential Batman actors as we've heard it. Jack O'Connell, no idea who that is.
No, yeah, me neither.
Armie Hammer, who sounds like a fucking floor cleaner.
He did,
Don't
the
care.
Lone Ranger.
Oh, that sucked.
He looked the part, though.
Justin Timberlake, who I like as an actor, but
as
should not be Batman.
No.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I like, but should not be Batman. He was Quicksilver.
Okay.
And Kick-Ass.
Timberlake
Yeah.
could play Riddler.
Timberlake could be
Yes.
a sick Riddler.
I think Timberlake is destined, if he's going to be in the Batman universe, to play the Riddler. Absolutely.
Robert Pattinson, who, as we discussed last week, would make a really cool Morbius.
Yeah.
Let's just continue with the whole vampire thing. You're typecast, deal with it. Embrace it. Own it. Or get killed by Blade and wash your hands of the whole thing.
I don't see
Die a
him playing
hero
good
or live
Morbius.
long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Why not?
He was a depressing ass vampire. I don't see Morbius totally depressing.
He's a pretty decent actor. I have seen him in other shit.
Like what?
There was a movie where he was like a World War II vet and he was like paralyzed and shit.
I didn't see that one.
That's a good flick,
I
man.
saw some other stuff where he was like some executive and rich, and it was just like, but it was kind of an indie flick. So
Richard Madden, I don't know who that is.
Me neither. Kit Harington, absolutely
Too
not.
short. Too short. He's like less than my height.
Yeah, no, Batman.
Kit Harington.
Yeah,
He's mad little.
yeah, you can't sell him being tall either.
No.
We discussed last week Ben Barnes, Eric Bana, and John Hamm. And rounding out this absurd list is Michael B. Jordan. Because they want to try a black Batman. They also want to try a black Superman. So this we got from The Shadow at first, and I didn't like. I just thought it was a silly idea. But then one of my other buddies, Mike, hits me up today, and he's like, "Yo, did you hear anything about the possibility of a black Superman?" And I'm like Michael B. Jordan being Superman, and I'm like, "Well, what do you know? This guy has no ties to any sort of, secrets in the movie industry. So I'm like, fuck, this story's getting around. So let's clue you guys in on this whole thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah, you don't know about this yet.
Third of a story.
Oh man. So you're familiar a little bit with like the whole Superman story and everything, and like Supergirl and whatnot.
Krypton.
Yeah. So we've got Krypton and we've got Argo City, which is where Supergirl was originally from.
Yes.
Well, Argo City is a society of really super advanced black people. And it's hidden from Krypton. Kryptonians don't know that it exists, even though it's on the same planet. Any of this sounding familiar yet?
The Krypton version of Wakanda, maybe?
Yes. So, Superman, Kal-El, gets rocketed to Earth and is adopted by a Mexican immigrant family in Kansas. The child will be played by Jaden Smith. Here.
Oh, wow.
Because I need one too. I'm all for inclusiveness. I really am. But that's
don't contrive
a bad idea.
Don't contrive it to the point where it is this level of obvious.
Like, that is going to alienate a lot of people. I'm not trying to sound like a dick here. I'm really not. That's going to alienate a big fan base. Mm-hmm. Just don't mess with a character who's been around since 1938.
Okay.
That's the way I feel about it.
Okay, if
you could modernize him.
Just don't give him electric powers?
Let me know if I cross the line here, but if you're going to do inclusiveness, do it the way Marvel did it with Black Panther, but bring up a black character.
Holy shit, we've got Jon Stewart just waiting in the wings. He's like everybody's favorite Green Lantern.
Jon Stewart, who needs to be played by Idris Elba. You've got, what's
I disagree with that.
What's his name? Steel, who was one of the Supermen after he died.
We can hold off on Steel. That Shaq stink is still on there. But
but you've got...
What about fucking Martian Manhunter? Now, there's a character Idris Elba could play. Thoughts?
I agree with that one.
Yeah.
No, you're
Do
right.
it.
Honestly, you could give what's his
not black, he's green.
Jon
Just saying.
Stewart, but he's black like when he's in his human form.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah, he is.
Because I'm not that familiar.
If
Okay,
he's not,
so
he
then
could
you know
be.
what?
It could be really whatever he wants.
Well, true, yeah, because he's a shapeshifter. So, yeah, definitely fucking do it.
Once again, we could actually cast Terry Crews as Jon Stewart too, if we feel like, because the man can really do no wrong in my eyes.
I see that.
You know, he's a very accomplished painter.
Michael B. Jordan would make a good Jon Stewart, I think.
Let me have another drink and I'll think about that. He's another guy, like, he's a good actor. I like him, but
He's
I don't
a very
want
good
him to be
actor.
everywhere, you know?
Yeah, that is the only
You don't
other
want to
problem.
get sick of a particular character, of a particular actor.
And honestly, I think in his career, I don't think he wants necessarily to be typecast as a hero, although that is going to bring in Boku bucks.
The one thing we could all, I think, agree on is we want Tyrese nowhere near this movie. Just throw that out there.
Very damn true.
Yeah.
Because there were rumors circulating around for a while. I think even Boss Logic did an image of it.
I'd rather have Ludacris be one.
I'm not
of
going to
those
say
characters.
no to that. Because throughout the Fast and Furious franchise, he's become one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Do you watch? Do you indulge in the Fast and Furious shows?
I stopped at the second one.
Really?
Oh man, just keep going.
No.
Just go. Come on.
I mean, I still have to watch everything after 5.
Okay, yeah.
I saw
That's
like
not too many, that's
I saw
like 3.
half of like Tokyo Drift and didn't care.
Tokyo Drift was actually a good one as far as driving shit goes.
Right. But the fact that it was treated as a spin-off and then everybody was like, oh, well, this tanked, so let's bring back the original cast.
Well, see, that's how you learn your lesson.
Yep. All right, you have Vixen, Black DC characters.
Okay.
Static, Cyborg.
Where the fuck is Static Shock? That's like one of everybody's favorite cartoons.
Cyborg, Jon Stewart, Black Lightning.
Which has
Black
a
Lightning's
TV
doing
show,
really
so-
good right now on TV. Let's not ruin. Let's not
fuck
slow that horse down any.
Let's not fuck that up.
Once again, we know how I feel about Steel.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific.
No, he's done poorly. That whole hair shit, that discrepancy in it.
Sean says Static Shock is in Young Justice.
At least the jacket was accurate.
Oh, and Absolute said Richard Madden is Robb Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah,
He's
he's too fresh-faced and young.
He doesn't have the look.
No.
He just doesn't have the look.
Rocket and Icon from the other universe they have for a while. Bronze Tiger, Firestorm, Black Manta.
Okay, we cannot have anybody be Bronze Tiger besides Michael Jai White.
That's not true.
Yes, that's 100% true.
You're just biased.
Yes, I am.
Amanda Waller, Batwing. Who the hell put Storm in this damn thing?
Somebody who doesn't clearly know what publisher they're dealing with.
God.
Bumblebee.
Well, we already did Black Manta.
The car?
No, it's some
The Transformer?
little chick.
You know what's been keeping me up late at night these days?
It's a dangerous question.
No, Pete. I don't know what's keeping you up late at night.
Do
Please.
do Transformers get car insurance or life insurance?
11 years. 11 years of this.
The mind boggles.
Dude, we need to turn that into a Rips Blunt meme.
Either that or one of the ones I'm like, he's probably thinking about other girls.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's got to be...
yeah, that's going to happen like tonight or so. Cuz, what are you doing over there?
Absolute says...
Hey, you getting water?
Absolute says that's covered in cars. It's auto life insurance. Oh, God.
So, now we've got The Offenders coming to Hulu. These are 4 new shows that have been announced. I believe they're all animated, as far as I know. We've got MODOK, which if they... I'll get to that in a second. You know what? We'll list them all. MODOK, Hit Monkey, The Tigra and Dazzler Show, and I somewhere Trish is just jumping for joy, Howard the Duck. She hates Howard the Duck, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're friends with Trish on Facebook or in any form of social media, send her a picture of Howard the Duck.
How did Tiger and Dazzler get mashed together?
I don't know.
Yeah, what the hell is up
I'm
with
happy
that?
to see
Like,
Dazzler coming up,
Are they trying to
though.
do like a Marvel version of Josie and the Pussycats?
Maybe.
Okay.
But like...
Well, who are they casting as Dazzler? That's what
No idea. Remember, it's animated, so who knows?
It's animated, okay.
Yeah. And from
that
judging
part
by the
wasn't
look of it, it looks pretty... The animation looks kiddie. Like, if they...
Okay.
If the images that they showed are indicative of what the cartoon's gonna look like, it looks pretty childish. Like, and I'm not saying childish, like...
So,
you
Teen
know,
Titans,
something
Powerpuff
like that,
Girls,
yeah.
shit like
Isn't
that.
Howard the Duck supposed to be like raunchy? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Tigra and Dazzler looks like it's going to be... basically like a maybe a Young Justice type of cartoon at its darkest, at its best, you know? Okay. MODOK, which is, if I'm not mistaken, mental organism designed only for killing, that could be a pretty dark but also hilarious cartoon. You got a guy with a really huge head, little bitty legs, who has an ego the size of fucking Texas and wants to kill people but constantly gets made fun of by his Hydra counter, you know, and AIM cohorts and everything because he looks stupid. Imagine that. And he just fries all of his subordinates.
He's a fucking television.
Yeah. No, that you're thinking of Arnim Zola.
Well,
MODOK's a giant head.
No, I know that, but he looks more like a giant television than even
because he does get
Zola
got
inserted into a television because he is a television. MODOK just looks like one.
Could you imagine Hitmonkey, like, let's say like the level of Kick-Ass or something, but you've got a monkey hitman.
Does he talk?
Yes, he does.
I'm all for it.
he talks to the comics?
Hitmonkey? I'm pretty sure he does.
Let us know. Remind us. Because Hitmonkey hasn't come out in a couple of years.
And Howard the Duck, yes, has a very foul mouth. Pun unapologetically intended. Fight me.
Foul beak?
So, I would want a rated R Howard the Duck cartoon. Ugh.
Wait, isn't Tiger Marvel's version of Starfire and that she sleeps around? How is that child friendly? I love Daniel.
I didn't know that, as a matter of fact.
She's been around. She-Hulk slept around. Most of the women in Marvel have slept around because...
Was Kevin Smith doing Howard?
Well, there's not many of them. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely
go.
wants to know if Kevin Smith was doing Howard the Duck. I don't know
He's
if
attached to it.
he's
Yes.
attached to the...
yo, does anybody know about, speaking of Kevin Smith, anybody know about this, like, fan-made movie production studio, Legion? Has anybody heard about this? I've been seeing it pop up around Facebook, and they're actually advertising, like, stock options for it. Like, if you want to support it. And it sounds like just one big Kickstarter/GoFundMe kind of thing. So I'm not really sure about drinking the Kool-Aid on this or not. But If anybody does have any further information on this, why don't you save me a few websites worth of reading and let me know if you think this is a legit idea or not.
Do you see the trailer for Doom Patrol?
Who's there?
I know.
Your OCD just triggered.
Yeah, sometimes it's really fun just to watch him do it.
Yeah.
I did not see the new trailer for Doom Patrol, but the show drops tomorrow. I can wait.
Yeah.
So does Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
I'll wait. I don't need a new trailer like the day before.
That I need to check out, and I also want to check out, was it Deadly Class?
Deadly Class has to be watched. That my boy Ramon at work, another Ramon, I'm not cheating on you, I'm sorry. And he's also Puerto Rican. I'm really sorry. But he keeps asking me, like, yo, did you see Deadly Class yet? And I'm like, I have not. I failed you. Kind of like how you felt every time you would ask me, like, if I've read this or that, and then you look at me with disappointment.
He looks at you with disappointment every day.
Quite often. All right. So here is a really major Captain Marvel spoiler that we got as a bomb from the shadow. And I think they have since rectified it. But my ass has screenshots. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be popping up in a little while. And if you're not watching it, if you're just going to watch this on Periscope or Facebook Live, I suggest come Tuesday, you make sure you find this spot and watch it. But if you don't want a major Captain Marvel spoiler, mute your shit right now. I'll wave to you. And then when we do the shot, that's when it's time to come back. Okay?
Oh boy.
So, you ready for this?
No.
If you're still watching, that means you're cool with a potential major spoiler. Have you seen the Oh, beep. There we go. Have you seen the Captain Marvel website?
No.
It is pure 90s nostalgic glory.
Nice.
It's like little flipping GIFs and things and, sparkles here. Remember what 90s websites used to look like?
Dude, they were terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It looks just like that. if you like stop the game for a second and just look at the Captain Marvel official website.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
So,
that's a lot of porn.
if you scroll down, anything good?
Yeah.
All right. If you scroll down, there's a lot of different aspects to the website, including a game of Find the Skrull. And you can like pick and choose who's a Skrull and who's human.
Is that like a shell game or something?
It's really just like a kind of 50-50 chance they show you a character from the movie and you decide if they're a Skrull.
Oh my god.
How great is that?
Okay. That's great.
So there is an alternate website to this that redirects back to the Captain Marvel homepage, but exclusively to just a little bit about the Skrulls. And when you look at the website title, it spells out the name of what could potentially be the secret villain of the movie, because you didn't really think that it was just going to be a bunch of Skrulls running around, did you? Maybe you still might get Super Skrull, but I don't think there's any way he could just be the only villain. No. Unless maybe this guy just pops up at the end and she doesn't have to fight him, but we do in fact see him. And there's been a lot of speculation about him showing up in Endgame. Even Boss Logic did a little piece of art on this dude, and there's a lot of, hope that he's going to show up and everything, especially with the characters potentially going into the quantum verse, and maybe that leads to the negative zone. And if you haven't figured out who I'm talking about yet, the website itself, through a bunch of little series of dots and letters, spells out Annihilus.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there, and this is the first inclination of Foxveld, because he's a Fantastic Four character,
right?
And Marvel didn't own him, until.
And I was just gonna say,
now.
like Super Skrull is known for having all four of the Fantastic
Four's powers. So what? Where would the potential be there? Like, how would they power him up?
Right.
Unless they just gave him quantum beams like Captain Marvel, which would kind of be boring.
It would.
Yeah, because you don't want to do a
I want Super Skrull being Super Skrull.
Right. Yeah.
So I think Annihilus leading an army of Skrulls would be pretty fucking dope. Or maybe we even see like the beginning of the Annihilation Wave and, the possible departure in Marvel Phase 5 where you have your Earthbound heroes and your cosmic heroes. Who knows?
Which I think would be pretty dope if it's done well.
So, we're going to drink our shots now. It's time for you guys, if you've muted your shit, to come back. Salud. I have been sitting on that one for almost a week. And I was going to do a Peach Basement special report, but I didn't get around to it. So I'm glad that none of that shit has...
really
it didn't squeak out.
Gotcha.
Oh, this is actually the website. Notice it right in the beginning there, even though I just crossed over it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Here's a bit of a stink bomb that the Shadow told us. The Gifted will most likely be canceled in May.
Sucks.
I'm really upset about that because I like this show a lot. Plus, I really liked watching Natalie Alyn Lind and her giant tits running around the screen, even though they don't really show them off that much. It's a shame.
I'm a huge
They're more concerned. They're more concerned with Jamie Chung and like Emma Dumont and the other blonde girl who's playing 3 blonde girls, which is stupid.
Was she playing the Cuckoos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Really well, too.
Yeah.
The Gifted is a good fucking show, bro.
Oh, man.
Which is why, like,
Another one on the list.
I'm upset to see it canceled, but maybe with any given luck, if there's enough of a fan outcry or something like that, maybe it'll come back at Hulu. Who knows? You don't think so?
I think those are characters that they could use later on.
I know. But, like, I mean, when they introduced the Cuckoos, it was dope. And then when they did the origin, I'm like, no shit. Didn't pull any punches there, did they?
Nope.
The only thing that's really dumb is this girl, Reva, who now, you're a big X fan. Is this girl... No, nothing? Okay. She just has, like, this really loud, like, a banshee kind of power. Yeah. You know, she likes, like, makes sound waves. But every time she does this kind of thing, and then she opens her mouth in, like, blowjob form. It's like, oh, like, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, some powers are hard to pull off.
Yeah. You could have gave her anything but that.
Well, at least they didn't, have her do the yell and make it look like the animations from The Mummy with Arnold Vosloo and this.
I would have almost rathered that. Like, honestly, I'm surprised nobody's photoshopped a cock into her mouth.
And I knew it was going to respond this way, too.
Yeah.
How is nobody responding?
Polaris really well. She had the green headband.
Yeah.
And how she got it is really interesting and nice.
They tease her father constantly.
Hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hard.
They just never name drop.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
They're very smart about that, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like Emma Dumont. She's cute in a really strange sort of way.
She's flexible, too.
Really?
Hey-o.
She used to be like a dancer and stuff, so she really does.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was part Asian either. Had no idea. Till I saw her celebrating Chinese New Year. I'm like, hey, good for you.
Hey. Good fat choy.
So here's a really interesting one. The Shadow said that Arrow will be leaving the CW after next season, going to the DC streaming universe and going R-rated.
And I immediately asked him, so we're going to see this girl naked? No.
And I had to break Ramon's heart and say, like, the stars will never really do nudity. Except for Katie Cassidy, who had her, shit leaked all over the internet. Hey. But yes, I also would like to see Felicity.
That's when they should bring back Willa.
That's when they should bring back Willa. I love her.
I do too.
She, like, just the actress herself, she's she's wild.
Yeah.
I love following her on Instagram and whatnot. So,
you know who Willa the actress who played Willa, whatever her real name is.
It's escaping me at the moment.
She can play the rebellious daughter from Magic Order.
Yeah! Shit, you're right. I wonder if they've cast that yet. Greg, have they cast Magic Order yet? Let us know. Because, we haven't heard anything.
And that's another impetus for me wanting to read the shit out of this and, really get into it. Because because the way everybody, and I mean everybody, between you guys, Red, Craddock, Greg...
Well, I had to con Craddock into reading it again because he stopped at issue 1 and he wasn't happy. I said, just keep going.
How much is issue 1 going for?
I don't know. I should look that up.
Yeah, you should.
I have 3-4 copies.
Someone look it up.
Quick, Robin, to the eBay mobile. So, SDCC should have the big reveal for the Marvel Hulu shows. Possibly the announcement of the resurgence of the Netflix stuff. And also Blade with Wesley Snipes, Darkhawk, and the Daughters of the Dragon that they were hinting at from Iron Fist. With, what's her name? Jessica Henwick.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
She's adorable. I love her.
I was watching Game of Thrones again, and I just remember how cute she was and how horribly she got murdered by fucking Euron.
Yeah.
and impaled on the bow of the ship.
CJ Gonzalez is asking, do y'all think it's possible Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will maybe do a Kree-Skrull War type storyline?
I think that is imminently possible. Being that it's coming out after Infinity War, I think...
I think that they'll kind of glaze over that story. Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is good, but they've been kind of pussying out on doing anything full-blown.
But they didn't think they were coming back for the new season, remember?
No, for the longest time they've been pussying out. And I understand they've had their hand
The last season was pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet. But still.
You didn't watch last
I
season?
haven't seen it yet. I haven't until summer.
Really quick, Magic Order is kind of on eBay going for cover price without being slabbed. I'm going to look up CGC.
Yeah, you should get one that's cheap.
Get one now while it's still
dude,
cheap.
Dude, honestly, there's a full set for under $20. The full series.
Wow.
I'm just going to pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, do it.
I think
sure
it's
it's
bidded.
printing
It's
now.
being bidded, but yeah. There's one oh wow. That's a Swamp Thing variant, I think. Yeah, that's a CGC variant that's going for $140.
That's still not much.
There's
Most like 9/8s will go for about $140 or like 120 to 150 if the book's not that popular at the moment.
Yeah,
But once the show actually does hit Netflix and it starts to gain more steam, that's when the book will go up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to maybe grab a variant or two of #1 and grab the whole series.
They've had a few really nice variants.
Yeah, I'm looking at the one from was it Kirkham? I think. No, it's a different variant. There's like a variant that's a CGC 9.8 going for almost $400.
Oof.
So.
Last stink bomb from the Shadow, and this from last week. The DC execs won Idris Elba for Jon Stewart, Tom Cruise as Hal Jordan, which that news dropped a long time ago. And they want them all older because they want Kyle Rayner to come in as like the new Green Lantern. And I think that's a stupid idea because you're glossing over Jon Stewart completely for just one movie
Hal
for the sake
Jordan,
of bringing out...
honestly.
Yeah, really. Stupid idea. Once again, DC execs prove that they fucking don't know anything about their own fan base.
Nope.
What else we got for this week? The Shadow sent us.
The Hulu news stuff, that's pretty much a confirmation. Apple has announced their own streaming channel to debut in the spring. PB has been reporting this since last year, as it will be the reason behind Apple purchasing Sony.
Oh, if only
with
that
the Spider-Man
happens.
rights reverting back to Marvel.
That'll take like another year and a half to complete because that's going to have to, just like the Fox deal, it's going to have to be signed off by like every country in the world.
Yeah.
Fox was, Sony's pretty huge. I'm thinking.
Yeah, like if Apple buys Sony, like I might actually have to buy a PlayStation again.
No, Sony Films.
Sony Films, not Sony.
Yeah, they have nothing to do with the video games.
Okay.
The bombs are a Darth Vader miniseries being developed for Disney Plus. It is planned to take place between Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One.
Interesting.
Okay. That's good because in the comic book they touched on that and how he becomes for the Sith, how he gets his red lightsaber, his headquarters, and just so much more. That should be good. Should be. Oh, Craddock's gonna love this. An R-rated Darkhawk TV series is being developed for Hulu. It will cross over with Hulu's secret Moon Knight show and other Marvel programs.
Nice.
I can't wait for the Moon Knight show because now that I have my Werewolf by Night 32, I can't wait to fucking flip that shit for like 3 times the price I paid.
Yeah, you hunted that one down for forever.
I fucking hunted it down and I caught a deal on a sleepy ass auction. I bought a 9.2 for $1,200.
Wow.
Like a week later, a 9.2 ran for $2,400 on
shit.
fucking on one of the auction sites.
Wow. Sell it.
I swear to God, I didn't. I thought it was gonna be like I thought the guy was gonna fuck me and like I get a piece of paper in the mail with a photocopy on it. But like, yeah, it was a legit book. I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
Just a sleepy. You know why? Just a quick eBay tip for you guys out there, for you sellers. This book was starting at $12.50. That dissuades a lot of people. I was literally the only bidder on it, and I bid $13.33 and 33 cents because I bid weird.
Yes.
Because that actually helps.
It does. It fucks with people because you can't quite navigate the change.
Right.
Last bomb is an R-rated, I'm assuming he wrote that, Spectre TV series being developed for the DC Universe streaming service.
That would be pretty fucking cool.
And that he has been a black character.
Spectre?
Yeah.
Cool.
The host anyways, Spectre, because, entity.
Yeah, it's go.
Parasite.
Yeah, I know.
possession.
I'm with that.
I am with that too.
Yeah. All right, what do we got now? I'm going to save the Masters of the Universe stuff to close out the show.
Good call.
Yep. So let's review some comics while we're at it.
Yay!
DC's Wonder Twins. We got asked about this. Really? That bad? I didn't get a chance to read this one, and I wanted to. I had high hopes for this, though. I thought it was going to be, like, mad dark.
No.
If they would have done something different, but they're just giving us the Wonder Twins from the cartoon series.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel so.
They've done this before.
Exactly! Sorry.
Well, you don't have to be sorry. You're passionate about it. I understand.
The thing is that I felt the same way until I read the last page.
Okay, so we throw the cheese down?
Yeah, throw the cheese down.
What happens on the last page? What changed your mind?
Basically, Jayna manages to solve the problem of Mr. Mixapitlick.
Mixapitlick.
Yeah, Mixapitlick. So nonchalant.
If we're going to be fucking nostalgic about it, let's just go full Super Friends. Mixapitlick.
Yeah, Mixapitlick. So, yeah, like it plays out kind of like the campiness of the TV show and all that stuff. There was no way this was ever going to be dark, because it's Hall of Justice. It's their initiation into the Super Friends, basically. You know, all this other stuff. But they try to take it into a serious tone, and you're just waiting for them to go campy, but they did so in a way that I thought was really cool. Because Jayna, Mixapitlick shows up in the Hall of Justice while the Wonder Twins are watching over and everybody else is out. And they basically revived their old supercomputer from the TV show, who did absolutely nothing. He did fuck all. And all Jayna does is ask the computer to play back what Mixapitlick said in reverse, so it got him to disappear. And it worked. I thought it was cool.
Okay.
It made me feel a little bit better about reading the book.
Thunderlust.
That was fucking stupid. That was fucking
where the planet
stupid.
they come from, thunderstorms are rare. But when they do happen, they all get into this crazy lust-filled lustiness that they all start humping each other.
It's also...
We were aware that they're brother and sister, though?
Well, that didn't happen
to him while he was with the guys or something, like the sports team.
Well, he was at gym class, because they actually go to a real high school. And because of the Justice League's previous encounter with Mixapitlick, that caused dimension storms throughout the area. That was basically an aftershock of their battle. Mm-hmm. So that triggers his Thunderlust. He basically pops wood, I guess, for lack of a better term. He just gets completely messed up. And, yeah, that was really fucking stupid.
So is this like something for... It's obviously you said it's nostalgic for like us big dummies, not for like, you know, teenage kids who are going to get a fucking laughs over a boner.
I don't know what it is. I'm not reading to it.
All right, I have a question. Just one last question on this topic. Gleek?
Not yet.
Gleek? No?
Nope.
Okay. You can't have the Wonder Twins without Gleek.
Not yet.
I would personally like to see, like, if they were going to do a dark story, like Gleek flips out and tries to kill them.
Didn't that kind of sort of happen in the previous thing?
Did that happen?
I think so.
Is that why I'm getting, like, am I getting flashbacks from a previous universe or something?
Did Gary Frank draw that one, actually?
Not sure.
Somebody drew it and it was horrible. It was like effed up.
The other thing about this is I actually really enjoyed the artwork. I thought the
artwork
was really
artwork
nice.
Was good.
It was really nice. Very clean. You know, and the cool thing is that they all made the DC heroes look like, you know, clean up young-ish versions of those characters. Basically, it's the Super Friends version. Mm-hmm. So I thought like, especially with that and that one page at the end where she's basically just like, oh, yeah, that was easy. You know, let's talk about something else. She did it so nonchalantly that I was like, okay, that was cool.
Got it. Hit Girl Season 2?
Skipped it.
I read it.
I don't like when they do this Season 2 shit.
I think they did it because of what's happening. In this case, she's going to Hollywood. They're doing a movie about her, and she's in her feelings about it. So she's going to go do her hate girl thing, and
so that she's going to go and like ruin the movie in like a Jay and Silent Bob-esque fucking mission.
Almost the Deadpoolish type of vibe to this.
I'm glad I didn't read it.
Yeah.
So, but like the first series was doing really good. And now, no?
Yeah.
Fell off?
I don't know. I'll give it a chance. I do love the character.
I know you do. That's why I was like, I had to ask you. All right, that's a shame. All right, Dynamite's Army of Darkness meets Bubba Ho-Tep. Now, I did.
I did too.
I enjoyed this.
This was cool.
Now, if you're a fan of Army of Darkness, which you should be, you know that Ash and his chainsaw arm hunt deadites, which are basically like really super evil, demonic, otherworldly entities, kind of like zombies.
They're basically like whites.
He's crossed over with Freddy and
color,
Jason. Freddy Krueger is a deadite and everything, so that explains like his supernatural power and shit. Bubba Ho-Tep was basically Elvis versus monsters. Classic, like, weird, culty, like, late 90s flick. Now, I think that because Dynamite was doing a Bubba Ho-Tep comic for a little while, and I have a feeling that this stems from that, which I did not read.
I haven't finished it.
So...
It was good.
But it's still a good jump-on point. Ash hears about a fight between Bubba Ho-Tep and this ancient mummy, and now he's kind of... They have a bit of a fight because he doesn't really believe that he's Elvis.
He believes he's his impersonator.
Right. But now he's asking him like all sorts of like crazy-ass trivia questions that only a true fan would know, or Elvis himself.
Yeah.
And so he gets convinced that, oh shit, it is you, it is the king. And at some point the mummy shows up and steals one of Elvis's magic suits.
His pharaoh suit.
And then, yes, which probably has a lot of potential danger involved since he's a mummy. And then runs away through a portal with it.
Yeah. Ash follows him through that portal.
And ends up...
uh-oh, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. It's... Anytime you get an Army of Darkness comic, it's always going to be campy and fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
I always read the Army of Darkness crossovers when they fought Freddy and Jason and anything else that they throw at Ash, and they're always entertaining. And I'm still upset that they canceled Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That does suck. You never watched that, did you? It was
No, I saw the first episode or two. It was
the hot girl never took her top off though.
It was,
that was
more
a shame.
campy than I care to tolerate.
But that was Army of Darkness though. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a silly ass movie.
Yeah, it is.
Way more because they realized like the first movie they try to go super dark horror, didn't work, and then the second one they try to go super dark horror turns comedy, that didn't work, and then here we have the third one and that worked.
Yep.
So Dynamite figures out how to do Red Sonja. Again, brings her back to her roots, brings her literally back home to Hyrcania. Is that how you say that?
Hyrcania.
Hyrcania?
Hyrcania.
Hurricane Harbor? Hurricane...
Umbrella
Pour me something tall and strong.
Hyrcania.
Hyrcania.
Because Hyrcania sounds like, okay, it's too chicky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hyrcania. That what you said?
Hyrcania.
Hyrcania. Ah. I'll get it once in a while.
I don't know.
That's going to be like...
Yeah.
Meme. Can't do it.
Stuart meme.
Can't do that either.
Eminem?
Stuart meme.
Stuart Eminem. Emonen.
I enjoyed this Red Sonja book.
I did
It's
too.
a little funny.
Yeah,
and I
it
appreciate that.
Which is fine. She's supposed... I mean, they've given her the character a little funny. She wasn't when she was played by Bridget Nielsen.
No.
But that's whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, she has to have some kind of sense of humor. She's dealing with this shitty-ass world she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I like the evil emperor who's like conquering the world because he heard a prophecy that when his empire stops expanding, he's going to die.
Yeah.
And as everyone knows, when you try to avoid the prophecy, you enact the prophecy.
Yep.
But I like the dialogue. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until, eventually Dynamite's going to shit it all over it.
Somehow they are going to shit the bed.
The thing that really had me intrigued was her written response.
Yeah.
That for spoiler alert, like she comes back and she's immediately crowned queen.
Well, they
Funny.
faked her out.
Yeah,
They're like, all right, you
tricked-
deal with this asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. They just totally tricked her. She's like, fuck. I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this shit now. And then she's like, oh, by the way, we're about to be conquered. You know, so her response was priceless.
But like, the Emperor's kind of a dick. He's like, they take like 10,000 slaves to be in the army
Yeah,
and shit.
ridiculous.
It's like
they just he's doing so much assholeness to just get a response from her.
right.
Yeah.
Because at any point she'd be like, no, I'm not the queen. I'm out. Deuces.
Yeah.
But he's such a douche that he says, all right, you piss her off.
It's like, you're right. We live in a horseshit country. We're poor. We have nothing to offer you. So you really don't want to be bothered with us. And then she sends him horseshit in a skull.
Yeah.
I like the last line. He's like, he says, get our armies, get our friends with their armies. Like, I'm leading this charge myself. And his little chamberlain is like, sir, there's more to this. He's like, read it on the way.
And that's where it leaves it.
Yeah.
Where it leaves off. I'm like, damn, I really wanted to see the rest of that.
No,
So
I'm
gonna have to go read
definitely
issue 2.
in for this until Dynamite shits the bed.
Yeah.
Which they will.
By issue 3, most likely.
So
Yeah.
let's transition from Red Sonja to Conan. This is the second Conan book, Savage Sword of Conan. Now, the first Conan book is dope from Marvel, which is way more than any of us, I think, ever expected it to be.
It is.
I didn't get a chance to read this because I was a little nervous about it.
Understandably so.
Because you did the first one really, really good. And then barely a month later, maybe 5 weeks later, a little over a month, now you release a second title.
Yes.
That is, apparently you said, going to come out every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. 2 weeks comes out issue 2.
Yeah, so that's going to catch up to and then surpass the regular Conan book.
Isn't the regular Conan already up to like 2 or 3?
2 or 3, something like that.
So
Yeah,
it's,
so in 2
it's
months
coming out
it's
there
gonna-
faster than the shit.
Yeah. So how was this? Savage Sword is an original. It was a
bad.
magazine title.
It wasn't bad.
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The whole thing is, can you maintain that?
I don't think so.
I don't
Probably
think so.
I think if this was a mini series or something.
That's what Dark Horse did, and I love them for this. They had one main book, which wasn't even an ongoing. It ended at 50, the first one. The second volume and the third volume were 25 each. Mm-hmm. But it did little 4 issues here, 5 issues there. Just a little self-contained story of Conan dealing with some stupid shit. Usually with a sword. Or
Yeah, and each one was always jump on friendly. They had a
Yes.
little bit to the regular arc or something like an overarching arc of arcs and stuff.
Yes.
And
Lots of arcs.
So now Marvel has Conan again, because they used to have Conan back in the day.
yeah,
Yes, they
wait,
did.
like with the Roy Thomas shit back
Now
in
they're
the 70s.
just going to flood the market with him.
Which
Walt
is what I'm
Simonson doing the artwork in the old days? Is that?
Oh, yeah. Check this. I don't know.
I think so.
Sounds maybe right. But you're right. You're absolutely right, and it's already you can already see that because now we've got Conan on an Avengers team.
Yes. So
That's stupid.
That's fucktarded.
3 books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
Daniel Blank mentioned Conan had villains in other Earths, such as the Earth X series, I believe. I don't care for that.
Earth X, the one that Alex Ross did with Black Bolt's son taking on the Celestials. That Earth X.
That's what Daniel said.
I mean, he does know a lot of shit.
He does. Oh
Yeah.
my god, he does. And I believe him. I just don't care for that.
Yeah.
Earth X was a pretty decent story.
No, I do. It's just
The rest of it, like when they got to Universe X and everything else, was bleh.
Conan should stick with
Conan should
sword
stick to
and
Conan.
sorcery,
Right.
pirates,
Stay
treasure hunts,
in
half-naked chicks,
your lane.
monsters, gorillas, Stygians.
If you want to have somebody time travel back to him, fine. If you really are like just desperate for a crossover,
Black Knight.
that could work.
that would be awesome.
That would
That
work.
makes sense.
Yes.
Or Excalibur,
Or Excalibur.
Yeah.
Merlin, and all that fun stuff. It makes
Abso-fucking-lutely.
sense. Not anytime soon either, though.
No,
No, not
let him
necessary.
come into his own
Yes!
again.
Not necessary.
Stop rushing it, Marvel. You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Which is
But-
what you always do.
But also the artwork in this book was very reminiscent of old school Conan, which I appreciate.
So was the original book. It was genuinely
The regular
good. And I walked into that one like, this is gonna suck. And like by the 5th page, I'm like, this doesn't suck.
I know. Yeah, I was like, what?
Like early on, it grabbed you.
I mean,
Like-
it is entirely possible that Savage Sword could very well wind up being a mini.
I would
Yeah,
welcome
I would hope
Let's
so
hope
because
so.
if they, if the main book is as good as you guys say and they want to keep it as an ongoing, fuck with that. Don't fuck with, you know.
I only read Conan because of him, because he always praised it so much from Dark Horse. And
yeah.
Like, I was hoping against hope that the other one was good, mostly for him, for your sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is good. I'm worried.
Yeah, I hear you. So, Avengers No Road Home. You're reading Avengers.
I am caught up with Avengers. This has nothing to do with Avengers I know about. Nor with the West Coast Avengers, even though it does mention them because Hawkeye's in it.
Yeah. Which I thought was kind of cool how that twisted at the end.
So what did this have to do with anything?
This, okay, in a nutshell, something happened a long time ago. I don't know how long ago. With the Grandmaster and the Collector. They were beefing or something with each other again.
Yes.
And they used these Avengers in their plots. And the Grandmaster's daughter, Voyager came. Her name is Voyager. She has a real name, but it's like some weird alien name. And she was involved in saving them or something like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So here, she came back, and she's grabbing all of them again. And she's being forced to grab some of them in order she doesn't care for. Like, she grabbed the Hulk. And the Hulk's
first.
a real grumpy dick.
Yeah.
Is he Immortal Hulk in this?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
at least it's in somewhat continuity.
Yes. That's the kind of disturbing part. He grabs all of them and all that stuff, and everything's a little short story, like 2 or 3 pages for each character. See what's going on with them and all that fun stuff. The Hulk talks to Hawkeye. He's like, "Yeah, remember that time you shot me? Just so you know, you're coming with us, but don't be alone with me." I was like, "Yes."
But he told him to shoot him. That's not fair.
You think the Hulk cares for that?
I guess
Bruce
not.
Banner
Bruce
told
Banner
him.
told him.
Yeah,
Hulk
exactly.
has like, dude.
It's like, motherfucker,
Yes.
like, really?
Yes.
Really? You listen to the other
So
guy?
was this good?
It was good.
I thought it was cool.
It sounds like a build-up to another sort of Secret Wars.
And
Now, here's-
Secret Wars esque.
It's 10 issues, which is weird.
That's Secret Wars.
Here's
basically.
here's where it's like, oh, I've seen this story before because
Yes.
it plays out like Ragnarok, like the movie.
Okay.
But it's involving Hercules and Mount Olympus instead of Thor and Asgard. I'm going to come along with it because the shit that goes down in this, and we're not going to spoil it here for you, the shit that goes down in this is way bigger than what Hela was trying to do.
This could have been Book of the Week.
Yeah.
Really? Really? That good?
If it wasn't for that other book.
Wow. That's saying a lot.
It is saying a lot.
It was
has
cool.
Hercules in it.
Well, and also, again,
Yes,
not
like
spoiling it,
Rutrus isn't trying to destroy fucking Olympia, is he?
No.
Okay.
Somebody else. But...
You know, I just said Surtur backwards, right?
Yes.
You just registered that? Okay.
that would be funny. But the cliffhanger splash page at the end, you're just like, oh, they're already fucked.
Yeah.
They're already fucked because Scarlet Witch is down for the count.
Really?
Yeah. In the blink of an eye. And that's all I'll say.
Scarlet Witch is dating Brother Voodoo.
No shit.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
She's down with a swirl. Her and Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel came right back and got with this guy once he came back
With
to
James
life.
Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. I mean, she was fucking blowing android penis for like how long?
It was a while.
Yeah. Seems like you'd want something organic after a while.
He's dying.
Vision?
Yeah.
Why? He's a robot. How can he die?
You know what it is? Ultimately, he's going to get a new body. They're going to do some story arc where he just...
They
new
transfer
and
him.
improved Vision.
Yeah. Which,
They
honestly...
call him glasses.
With Bluetooth. I don't know.
Oh, man. They call him LASIK instead.
Oh, man.
Oh, no! Oh, God.
that's
well, as long
what
as I don't
happened.
call him cataract.
Pour me one, son.
It turns out that in during this whole Grandmaster thing, battle thing,
Yeah.
the Hulk smashed his solar crystal.
Oh.
So for some reason he can still take a charge, but his body is degrading.
Uh-huh.
And what's her name? Who could turn herself into electricity is...
Oh,
trying to help
Spectrum's
him?
in this,
Spectrum.
which is awesome.
Spectrum
She's
and...
dating Blue Marvel.
Yeah, Blue Marvel, yeah.
Okay. When did this character come about? Like, he's he's like Sentry level powerful, and I only remember him showing up in the fucking, like a later New Avengers book.
What I'm loving is they're making her super powerful too, which makes sense because she could do like all forms of energy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So she's even said in this book, I don't think I could die.
Yeah, she's like,
This is
energy cannot
Monica
be
Rambeau,
created or
right?
destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
She's like she said, energy doesn't destroy; it just changes from one form of energy to the other. She good. Yeah. At one point, she's traveling inside Vision as electricity.
To scan him.
Yeah.
and see if there's
I'm
anything
like,
external.
These bastards have put a good book together.
Yeah, the writing is really.
This is
good
all
for
in this book?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And
And
it's
the
not like super long either.
I was going to say, like, is this like a double size or anything?
No, it's a standard issue.
There's a lot of
Like,
shit happening.
They were able to do what Kevin Feige is able to do with the Avengers and all that stuff. Everybody gets their spotlight, and it's just enough to keep your interest and move on to the next one in a nice.
Wow, I'm fucking
in a
sorry.
nice,
I
smooth flow.
forgot. I
It's
didn't
not
get
talky
it.
at all either.
No, it isn't.
Really?
Not
It
at all.
really isn't.
And the art's good too.
Yes, the artwork's amazing.
Wow, I'm
really
sorry
good.
I skipped this
I
one.
got something to do later on.
Yeah. Something I'm not going to do. Age of X-Men Next Gen? What is this?
Garbage.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
This whole Age of X-Men thing is just basura, right?
Whenever I'm not here, I don't read the books that week.
I know.
So I still got to read last week's crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it tomorrow or something.
Yeah, you have to read X-Man, which
This is just, it's a mistake. You know, you're just waiting for it to be revamped and introduce whatever new characters you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I hate is that they're going the cliche dystopian alternate future, alternate universe, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's this dystopian society that somebody is. There's always a faction of people that are that are being treated as criminals that are trying to uncover the lie.
The X-Men have become formulaic. Future, alternate dimension,
Past.
or some cheesy
Phoenix.
villain or something. Phoenix,
Yeah.
because she's back too. So
Yeah. So, ugh. And I'm really sad about that because I haven't voluntarily read the X-Men
Are you excited
very
that
long time.
Cyclops and Wolverine are back, like in the main story in Uncanny?
I don't know yet. I gotta see how they came back. I mean, the Cyclops have glowing purple eyes now instead of red because Wolverine has glowing claws now. I mean,
Wolverine has glowing claws?
oh yeah,
Why?
glowing because he could. That's the only reason why.
He doesn't need hot knives, all right?
Stupid.
He does not need hot knives.
Because they're like,
Unless he's slicing through butter.
let's make Wolverine better. Let's give him lightsaber weapons. No, but we can make his knives glow.
But lightsaber claws, though, laser claws. What about that?
Ooh, no.
No?
David, okay, I'm not going to kill your name, so I'm going to leave it alone. You guys buy any of those DC 100-page giants from Walmart? No.
Nope.
Brother, I'm going to just tell you, we ain't got no Walmarts over here. Nowhere. Like, in
Long
There are
Island
a
or New
few of
Jersey?
them.
Long Island, not even close
Not
Long
even.
Island. Like, I'm not talking Merrick.
It's called Hicksville, Long Island.
Hicksville, East Meadow.
Like, see, we
and then further out
live
east.
in civilization. And that shit, like, you pull off the expressway and it's a fucking farm, I shit you not.
Would I like to?
Not
Yeah,
quite.
sure. I wouldn't mind seeing those books. It's like the fact that they're specifically made just for Walmart.
I think
They're 100
dickheads selling them
pages.
for a fucking $50 on eBay should be punched in the dick.
Seriously?
Yeah, I ain't even joking.
Wow.
Dicks.
Yeah. Because people just go, like, these books are meant to be, reprinted classic stories for, like, little kids to pick up and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And you got shiesty assholes buying them and selling them as collector's items, which they never should be. I'm sorry,
and never will be.
reprints should not be collector's items.
I agree. But the fact that it's exclusively being sold through Walmart,
That's what fucking bullshit.
I agree.
And that's fucking collectors themselves being dumb fucks.
Yeah, I know.
Spend your money on better shit.
I agree.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I, for example, just won an auction for a Play Arts Dragoon figure going back to Final Fantasy.
Nice.
Yay me. Because Kane was
have to
always
show
my
me that.
favorite. I can't wait till that arrives in the mail, and I will show you.
Bro, I love Dragoons in the Final Fantasy universe.
And by the way, I also got my, this is like a Chinese knockoff Stan Lee superhero. The box came mad fucked up in the mail because it was only in like an envelope. So he's going to get opened real soon because there's like no sense of keeping this shit-ass box. Mm-hmm. And I got my Amazon exclusive chrome-ass Voltron that I'm very happy with. And that's going to get opened and looked at soon.
Nice.
So you can probably expect like a Pete's Basement extra, give or take, soon. And by the way, in case you missed last week, we are going to begin the long and arduous task. I see you. I see you.
You might want to disinfect that now.
Of transferring. Well, now it's yours. That's the rule. If you lick it, it's yours.
Yeah, I licked it, therefore it's mine.
we are going to start the arduous task of transferring all the Pete's Basement Extra stuff into the main channel. Some of the views are like really high up, but like there were some episodes on there that we don't feel have gotten enough love from the populace because the Basement Extras channel it never got the amount of subscribers that it should have, and I really just feel like everything PB should be on one covalent channel. And thus far, YouTube does not allow us to combine channels, which I think is pretty fucking stupid. Yeah. If it's all under the same email address, it's all under the same ownership, let me put the motherfuckers together. God damn. Anyway. So that's going to happen sooner than later, and we're going to get everything that we've been promising you, all of the videos that have been delayed, because God knows it's only me editing, so hold your fucking horses. And whose fault is that? Damn it, Roger. Write to questions@petesbasement.com. Write, damn it, Roger, and just send.
David has another question.
Yes.
Do you guys use any comic book collector software you can recommend?
Okay.
Thanks in advance.
I started using something. I don't remember what it was. The guy to ask this question is Rich. Rich uses a particular software, and I will find that out. There's one that you can like scan the barcodes with your phone, and it loads up all of the information because nowadays everything's on the internet. Mm-hmm. You know, all of these modern issues you've got boom right there, and it logs in everything from the writer, artist, cover, volume number, everything. So the only bitch of it is when you get pre-modern that you have to log in your whole collection your damn self. Now, I heard something to the effect of one of these programs you can actually take a picture of the book and it seeks out the information on its own, which to me is a little too smart for its own good.
It's too creepy. I don't want people, like, especially those expensive books, being out there in somebody's network like, hey, look
what I have. Come and rob me.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And God knows I'm just waiting for the opportunity to kill somebody, so really it's just best if you don't come in the house when you're not invited.
Seriously.
Like, you have to ask yourself, how serious is he? And
how crazy is he?
Has he gotten away with it before?
Yeah.
I'm really just, honestly, the only thing that's stopping me so far is I don't want to go to prison. But the moment society descends into chaos, I'm killing everybody I ever wanted dead. And then some.
Yeah,
nothing is stopping me. I like you. You're good. You're fine. It's fine. But I'm just saying, no, I like you too.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I turn around, he's waiting longingly,
well?
No. You're good. You're right.
Relic Lord says, I use CLZ, and that is the barcode one.
Okay.
And Absolute says, remind me to never show up unannounced.
Nah, but I recognize you. I'll be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? 7,000 miles away.
What are you doing in a not freezing fuck climate?
Well, that's the answer. I got tired of that shit.
She got tired of the fact that the only thing that you can do in Minnesota is drink.
Abs posted a picture the other day. It was Chris Farley losing his shit, and it just said, "Stop fucking snowing!" Oh yeah, no, winter blows.
That's pretty much my girl Mackenzie, upstate, and just same deal. Stop fucking snowing!
How far is she upstate?
She's far.
She's far.
Damn,
but it's fucking worth it.
I believe you.
She is.
Yeah.
Weather? No.
You know what? Cross my finger. I've been fortunate enough that every time I've visited...
You want to say hi since it's Valentine's Day and you're obviously not there?
Hi, babe. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
By the way, this whole Mackenzie thing, I'm not feeling it. It's 3-4 syllables. We're going to have to shorten that.
No, it's Kenzie.
Kenzie's fine? Okay,
Kenzie's
two's
fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Because it was either Mackie,
no,
M. Maybe the James Bond M.
Technically, that'd be the second Kenzie, though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, I think if it came down to a fight, she could probably beat Tish's daughter. She's 3.
I don't know. She's a little...
This is Tish's daughter we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You definitely have to bring it down to the basement.
Yes, absolutely. Had plans before, the last visit she had down here. I got deathly sick.
Yes, you did.
That sucked.
I remember that.
That sucked. Anyway.
Let's close out Marvel real quick with this Marvel Tales of the Black Widow. All right. This is a really double, triple-sized book of reprints.
Yeah.
Super duper, like, classic Black Widow stories reprints. There's one that's not even Natasha. It's a 1940s book from, oh god, I can't remember the title now. It's like Mystery Comics 4 or some shit like that. And it's, the girl's name is Clairvoyant. And the only new story is the very last one. But this is a cool book. Like, if you're a Black Widow fan and you only really know the Scarlett Johansson version that's showing up in the modern comics, you should definitely pick this up. It's got her first appearance in Tales of Suspense 55. And a bunch of other classic stories, like the one she appeared in the Spider-Man comic. I want to say that's 86.
Do you have a first appearance?
Yes, I do.
What a surprise. Why didn't I even ask?
I mean, it's not that in that great a condition. It's no 9.8 or anything, but I do have it. But, this is a cool book. It's definitely worth your time if you're a Black Widow fan or you want to know more about her, or like if you have a daughter that like idolizes Scarlett Johansson and wants a female character to look up to in the Avengers, definitely pick this up.
Or her upcoming solo movie?
Yeah. Or her
which
upcoming solo movie.
I'm actually excited for.
If they do it right.
If they
Which,
do it
I mean,
right.
it's the MCU, so chances are it won't be in Iron Man 3.
Right. It needs to be more espionage and kick-ass and...
Right.
less-
Get the fight choreographers from Daredevil on her.
Yes.
Like, starting now. That's it. That's all you need.
And get Donnie Yen involved somehow. I don't care how you do it, just get it done.
You're not wrong.
So we've got some questions and comments. Easy Tiger. That's an interesting name. Easy Tiger. Holy shit, that Joe comic looks awful. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Oh, the one from last week?
Sierra Muerte? Yeah.
Oh.
That looked like death. That was bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
I want to say it, but I don't want to say it.
All right.
It looks like Michael J. Fox drew it.
He said that.
You said that?
That was his line.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's the middle camera recording?
The Periscope.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Why?
It's not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at that.
Well,
But he
it's
can
fully
see it.
charged, so we're good.
Yeah, we're still good.
Yeah. Speaking of the Michael J. Fox comment, Radman said, the Michael J. Fox comment, wow, so funny. Thank you, Rocket Man. Maximus the Mad, you mentioned how good the art was in Old Man Hawkeye. Yes, I love it. You mentioned the art was good in Daredevil #1. Fun fact, same artist. Marco Cicchetto, great artist. I did not know that. Thank you. That name sounds very familiar.
Yes.
I'm really bad when it comes to like the creative teams of artists. I do suck that way.
Yep, same.
Rob Wise Guy 82, LOL, great show, man. Thank you, sir. You have no taste. And Andovar, all right, you are clearly very smart. I'm gonna fuck this beginning part up. All right, this is in French, I think.
It is.
L'Homme Quirit. The original title of By Order of the King, that would become The Man Who Laughs, which we discussed last week,
Yes.
is also a novel. There are several dozen movie adaptations of the novel, too. Dude, thank you for the heads up. I'm going to look into that. I'm not going to read the novel. I'm certainly not going to read the novel in French. But I definitely want to see that original movie, and I want to see a few others to see, just to see how, differently these things can be done.
Okay.
I think that's some pretty cool ass shit. And like I said, you're smart. It's like some Adam Sandler shit, like, huh, he's good. All right. So we're going to close out the show with some news that I'm a little apprehensive about.
Wait,
You
did we
are.
cover Magic Order?
Yes, you are.
The what?
Magic Order.
Oh, we forgot about the Magic Order.
Which
Yeah,
is
we
like
gotta
the
talk
book
about
of the
Magic
week.
Order.
You're right.
We gotta talk about... Well, I can't talk about Magic Order because I still have to read it.
You're right.
It's fantastic.
It is so good.
Oh. I did what Craddock did. I read one and I just let it build up. But I think a week or two ago, I actually texted you. Like, we caught up.
Yeah.
And, wow.
Did I text you first, or did you text me? Because like that jaw dropper of a 5th issue.
I think you mentioned it. So then I read them all. And when I got to the 5th issue...
And then you texted me right, like, oh my god!
Yes.
Yeah. And then 6 just wrapped it up so nicely.
But it almost didn't. There's a There needs to be a prequel. There needs to be a sequel. There needs to be a spin-off.
I need a lot more.
Uncle Edgar.
Uncle fucking Edgar. Star of the show.
Yeah. And Willa is that girl now.
Oh yeah, Willis. I can't even think of.
Can't see it.
Honestly, I'm just picturing her in the short shorts and the half shirt at this point. Which she's really no stranger to wearing that and less.
Exactly.
Yeah. Love her on social media. Willa Holland. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, because you said Willa. You did. And it does. Did you look it up or did it come to you? Like
no, Willa. I thought that was her name on the show.
And the fuck no, what's her name on the show? Thea, right?
Thea.
Yes.
Or Speedy.
Speedy. Willa Holland. We love you and we want to see you back on TV. So cute. Kind of wild chick though.
That's fine.
Yeah, and she fits that role perfectly. We might have to do it. Yes, we might have to do a bit of a casting call. Which brings me to my next point. So, Sony has announced that the Masters of the Universe movie is a go. Woo! By the power of Grayskull, fucking, for the honor of everything involved, Sony, please do this right.
Please don't fuck this up.
They're gonna fuck it up.
They're gonna fuck it up.
So,
please don't.
It's being directed by Adam and Aaron Nee of Band of Brothers fame. I'm not familiar with these guys.
You don't see Band of Brothers?
No.
Band of
Robbers.
Band of Robbers.
Band of Robbers. I read that wrong. I'm a little drunk. I'm sorry. I've never heard of it.
I never heard of that either.
But it's fucking Sony, and we've seen what they do. We've seen it. So, like, we've seen it. I already outlined my ideal 3-movie trilogy for Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
yes.
We talked about that a few weeks ago. I don't remember what episode it was, and I'm not going to bore you by repeating it. Just go back. You should be watching all the Peace Basement episodes anyway, so you're familiar with it by now.
I believe it was officially the first episode of the year. No, the second episode of the year.
I mean, Hannah's been directing, so you should have all the chapters.
I don't save the emails. How does it feel, chronic deleter? How does it feel? Every time I'm like, yo, I just texted you that this earlier today. He's like, yeah, I deleted it. I'm like, motherfucker, you're not cheating on your wife. Why the fuck are you deleting shit?
Take some space.
I actually just had that same conversation with our friend Heidi.
Fuck.
Yeah, she deletes her text too. I'm like,
fuck. Are there naked pictures of her in the text?
No.
I want to know this. Give
No.
me her phone. I will see myself. Anyway, all right.
Wow.
Masters of the Universe is beginning filming or beginning production in July. That means they're going to have to do a hasty casting call. So
Yes.
That's worrisome.
that casting call
worrisome.
probably already happened, but it's going to be tight-lipped.
So I took the liberty of narrowing down. I'm going to have a Facebook post, Instagram post, whatever, on this whole shit. But I've got a few names that I think could fit the bill for some people, and I'm going to run them down for you. Some names will overlap. Just fair warning. Let's get the first bit out first. Who the fuck can play He-Man? Now, I think we're all in agreement that Chris Hemsworth would be the ultimate He-Man. But he's Thor already, so not going to happen.
Nope.
Never going to happen.
Nope.
Get it out of your mind.
His brother.
Exactly! One of the first names on the list. Liam Hemsworth. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. D's him up. He's perfect for the role. We also have, I think Joe Manganiello could possibly do it because God knows he's big enough. True. I don't know how he'd look blonde, but I think he could pull it off.
He looks more like the one that flies.
Stratos?
Stratos.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Man-at-Arms.
He's too tall and too young looking for Man-at-Arms. I have different guys for Man-at-Arms.
Well, I mean, he's got a little bit of gray already in his facial feature.
Lot of people, a lot of fan sites have fan casted Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam.
As from Sons of Anarchy, and Green Street Hooligans.
And
as
also the first Pacific Rim film.
Right. I don't agree with this. I don't think... As He-Man.
No.
I don't agree.
No.
I don't agree. I don't think he has the look of the... This is somebody you need that, like... You need a guy who's going to look the part. You need a guy who looks like Batman. You need a guy who looks like Superman. You need a guy who looks like He-Man. He doesn't. I'm sorry.
John Cena?
No, not John Cena. John Cena's got the build, and I like him as an actor. His face does not match. I'm sorry.
Sean Cadu just said John Cena. Relic Lord says Brock Lesnar. LOL.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar would be a great the black He-Man.
Ram Man. Oh, negative.
Ram Man too.
Brock Lesnar or John Cena could definitely be Ram Man because you know John Cena's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah. And Ram Man is definitely comic relief. Aside from Orko, unless they do the comic book
which
route,
we have one definitive Orko, and no, I don't want to go that route with the evil Orko.
No. Yeah. Although it's such a sick twist.
Absolutely. But we have to wait on that.
Yes.
It's good for the comics because it's already established mythos.
Yes.
Trevor Donovan is a relatively unknown actor. He played in 90210, the revamp.
Okay.
He definitely has the look of like a Prince Adam, and if you D's him up a bit more, he's a pretty big kid already, and he's young. So you could hammer him in for a few movies, at the very least.
Okay.
You got him there?
Yeah.
What do you, like, really? That kid definitely looks like he could be He-Man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And like he said, he's an unknown for the most part, so that's good.
Cheap.
Yeah, exactly. And look what it did for Wolverine. Who the fuck knew Hugh Jackman before 2000's X-Men?
Yep.
Alexander Skarsgård could possibly do it, but he's got the build, he's got the height, he's certainly got the acting chops.
Yes.
The guy is fucking good. He's got a very narrow face, and that's my problem with him.
If you Hulk him out a little bit, he'll fill out.
But I think if desperate times, desperate measures, if they really want like a big name actor, I think he's got to do it.
Yes, absolutely.
I know, but not nearly as bad as my other top tier guy who is 10 years older than him. And by the way, that kid does not look 40, not at all.
Who's that?
Trevor Donovan's 40. I had no fucking idea. Shit.
Wow.
I thought he was like 20.
I look older than him.
Josh Holloway looks the part. Definitely looks the part. The guy's 50, but he's in perfect shape for it. Ramon's pulling him up now. Obviously, all of these names have been popping on screen for you. So another reason, all of you guys watching live are either Googling this shit yourself or you're watching it on YouTube. What do you think? Find his, like, this right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that dude.
He could definitely be He-Man.
You think so?
He's got the hair already.
Okay, there, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, now he sure as shit don't look.
He-Man's a tough sell. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But now, I have like a 9-actor fucking stint who could be Skeletor. Topping it off, like my ultimate...
I think this needs to be a voice and a body, like a stunt body.
I think they could just CGI his face. That's all.
CGI his face, but have somebody, walk around.
Not if we get this guy. My absolute top pick.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci is my top pick for everybody. He-Man included.
That's an image.
Oh, God.
Somebody should Photoshop that. Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes?
Ralph Fiennes.
His name is Ralph.
Voldemort.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. And yes,
Hades.
I 1,000% agree.
Yeah. No. And if not him, Javier Bardem. He's got just the acting chops and the creep factor to pull off Skeletor. He
does. He has a very deep voice.
I know. They would have to like heighten that a bit. Could you pull me one, son, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Mark Strong, I think, could definitely pull off Skeletor.
Yeah. How about Cumberbatch? Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I didn't even consider him. He could do it. Actually, he certainly got the acting chops.
Well, you know what? If it's just his voice, yeah, without a doubt.
Cillian Murphy.
Ooh. Killian?
Is that how you say
pronounced Killian, yeah.
Whatever, Irish.
And actually, Absolute literally just said that.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think Cillian Murphy would be a very good pick.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like him. Right?
He does already kind of look like him.
Well, and if you remember, he played Scarecrow.
Yes. That's why I thought of him.
Yeah, he did so wonderfully.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yes.
I think he's just evil enough to pull that off.
Oh, yeah.
I love him.
He's great.
No homo. Love
Gary Oldman. The man of 1,000 villains.
Yeah,
yes.
He is ridiculous.
Fuck yes.
Jason Isaacs, while we're listing villains. While we're listing Harry Potter characters. Let's get fucking Lucius Malfoy involved.
It depends on how... The thing about Skeletor is he's charismatic and he's not he's obviously he's downright evil, but he's also charismatic.
Right.
Jason Isaacs, in my opinion, doesn't pull off charismatic.
You don't think so? Lucius Malfoy?
I don't. I mean,
All
he
right.
does so, but he makes it campy, and I don't want this movie to be campy.
How about what's his name? The guy who played Smeagol, Precious.
Oh, no, I have Andy Serkis on a whole different... Trust me, we'll get to Andy Serkis.
Oh no, he's Battle Cat.
Rounding out my last two for Skeletor, Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
'Cause he's nuts.
Yeah,
And if you want nuts and you want good acting,
Jack Nicholson.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
He is quite old.
absolute. Just
But
threw
he's
in.
he's a villain. We're not talking about a physical role here. Maybe a little bit, but you can have a stunt guy for that.
Yeah, Hellraiser says Dolph Lundgren for the King out of nostalgia.
Dolph Lundgren
Yes.
needs to be King
Yes,
Grayskull.
absolutely.
Yeah, no, I
He
agree
needs to
with
be
that.
either King Grayskull or King Randor. I don't give a fuck who.
No, I have somebody else for King Randor.
Okay. Absolute says if it's voice only, what about
That's
John?
a while.
What about what about John Lithgow? If it's voice only, I like
Lithgow's
that.
good. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, okay.
He's got a very distinct voice, and you could always modulate his voice to sound somewhat demonic and
Yeah.
tinny and sinister. I like that idea.
All right, so I've only got two girls for Teela,
Okay.
but I think they like my absolute top pick is Emma Stone. I think she's
Teela?
Teela. Yeah,
No.
Not
the
tough
love interest. Absolutely, Emma Stone's adorable,
She
She
is
is
adorable,
adorable.
but Teela is not adorable.
She's a kick-ass woman.
and I think Emma Stone could certainly pull that off.
No.
She's never been given the chance to.
You want to give it a chance for this?
Absolutely.
You take no chances with He-Man, damn it.
Margot Robbie is my other choice.
Yes, please.
There you go! That's gonna be your first choice. Your second and your third.
All right, so Evelyn. Helena Bonham Carter is my first choice.
No.
No, you don't think so?
Evelyn was hot.
Evelyn was hot. Helena Bonham Carter is no slouch.
Ooh. Who should be her is Luther's sister from
Oh my god, I didn't even consider her, the Irish girl!
light skin, black hair.
Oh my god!
Sexy as all hell, but you know she has evil in her.
Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna write that shit down.
Who?
Luther's
You know
sister from,
Luthor, I can't think of her
Supergirl.
real name.
Supergirl. Oh, shit. I don't
She's
know.
gorgeous.
She really is.
Hellraiser says Mila Kunis.
No, I left her out of this
Absolute
entirely.
says for Teela, I've seen Rooney Mara, who did the American girl with the dragon tattoo.
Oh, I don't know.
A little on the frail.
I would give it to
side,
Kate Mara.
for lack
I
of-
like her a lot.
Yeah, she's
No, her.
Kate McGrath. Katie McGrath.
Katie McGrath as Evelyn, hands fucking.
I also
down.
had Charlize Theron,
No, shut up.
Eva Green.
No, Charlize.
Look at that.
Charlize Theron should
She
be.
look like a mean
Oh
bitch.
my god, that is
Yes.
Evelyn. That is. Could you send me that photo for the casting call?
Charlize Theron should be the sorceress.
She's
Ooh.
also right there. By the way,
There you go.
Yep,
Yeah,
she
you're
was my
welcome.
first choice for the sorceress.
Yeah.
Marion Cotillard, who played
Okay, yeah.
she was in
was
Dark Knight
Talia.
Returns. Yeah, Talia.
Talia, yeah. I love her. She's amazing.
Because it's necessary, because she really does look the part. Angelina Jolie by honorable mention.
Yeah.
Only because we already saw her as Maleficent.
Right, and hey, she's a good actress.
Yes.
Let's say what you
She's
want
a
about
damn
her.
good actress. Yes, absolutely.
And of
Good work.
course, Lena Headey.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That fucking works, doesn't it? Yeah, you
Oh.
like that, don't you?
Well, no, not just that, but what absolute suggestion for Trapjaw?
Was
Ron Perlman.
Ha!
Wow.
Ron Perlman is my second choice for Trapjaw. Ron Perlman is my first choice for Beastman.
I like that too. Yeah.
I also have Andy Serkis for Beastman, and also Ving Rhames if he's not doing anything, because he's huge.
Yeah.
However, Trapjaw, I see Vinnie Jones.
Is he still
Jones.
acting?
Yes, I believe so, and as long as he's not the Juggernaut bitch, I think we're good. Merman, however, the only guy I have is Andy Serkis.
All right, you're
Yeah.
going too far. I don't think they're going to do all these math.
They have out. No.
Well,
No.
again, this is over the course of a 3-movie trilogy.
Okay, but not the first one. You can't do all this in the first one.
I listen.
Pete?
I went through a casting call.
Pete?
I went through a casting call. We have John Cena as Ram Man.
Yeah.
Man at Arms. I listed Jason Isaacs or Ron Perlman because I think you can get away with both of those. The Sorceress, I had Charlize Theron or Lena Headey. I had nobody for She-Ra yet. Warwick Davis is Orko, without question. Just the voice, the rest is CGI.
Okay.
Triclops. Now, if you know Triclops, I think you need him in for a good fight scene. Because Triclops is like really the warrior class. He's the fucking fighter. He's the swordsmith and everything. So you need a fighter. I've got Michael Jai White, Scott Atkins, or Mark Dacascos. I don't care who you get, but get one of those. I don't care who, one of them. Hordak, because I know it's going to have to happen soon. I only need one choice.
Another CGI.
A mostly CGI character, but I need to hear that voice, and the only voice I hear is Tony Todd. The motherfucking Candyman. I need Zoom. I need him being, like, Hordak.
You do James Earl Jones.
Nah, he's too old. I need to make sure he's going to be around for a while. James Earl Jones is in his 80s. Let's just, you know. And just because I don't really like to leave him out of things, I've got one more. Zodak, the man in the chair, the man who witnesses everything. He's like Masters of the Universe version of Metron, if you will.
Watcher.
Yeah.
Latu.
Billy Zane. Because let's just throw him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just weird enough to pull off that role.
Yes.
Suggestions from the listeners.
I love suggestions. What do we got?
Katrina Law as Evelyn.
Ooh.
Katrina Law.
She's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, she is.
Absolutely.
I don't think you're getting better than Katie McGrath, though.
No,
You're right, and I forgot about her.
I
Thank
don't know,
you.
I don't. Katrina Law does. I don't recognize her. What is she in?
Arrow, mostly.
Okay, so that's why. Absolute says Joaquin Phoenix as Fisto.
Joaquin Phoenix as Fisto, yes. Fisto's going to be a hard character to pull off on screen. Guy's just got a giant fist.
Yeah. Also somewhat Ram Man type of...
He could also be Stratos. Not for nothing. Joaquin Phoenix grows a beard, he could definitely be Stratos.
Katrina Law.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Oh my god. All right. Absolute also says Steve Buscemi as Mantenna.
Steve Buscemi is just about, like, anybody. Like, anybody. But yeah, Mantenna that's fucking perfect. We're going to write that shit down, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Because when we need to do the Horde, and we will need to do the Horde. So yeah, I'll continue to work on this and expect.
She is ripped.
She just had a baby though, so I'm pretty sure
She'll get it
she's
back.
less ripped, but yeah.
But listen, Hollywood, they don't do anything but work out and fuck. It's like all cardio. It's not even fair.
It's more like it's not even straight cardio. It's high intensity interval training.
Shit. So yeah, expect a Masters of the Universe post soon enough. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting some pictures and everything. I'll obviously have more pictures by the time the editing of this episode goes up. So yeah, we're going to put that together real soon. I hope everybody had a really great Valentine's Day, and I hope everybody goes on Instagram and checks out the Insta story. I know Pete's Basement doesn't do Insta stories too much because I just really don't have the fucking time during the day. But I put a lot of effort into this story by finding funny-ass Valentine's Day pictures. So go check it out, go look at it, and make me feel better. That's all I'm asking. And last but not least, this is, Pete DeLuca saying help control the pet population, have your pets spayed or neutered. I'm really just amusing myself with that for like the next maybe couple of weeks, and then I'll get bored with it, just so you know.
The Bob Barker.
Yeah, Bob Barker's the man. I can't even, I watch Prices Right now, but Drew Carey's just not Bob.
No.
He's not.
No.
And I mean, I'm all about inclusiveness, but I'm not feeling these male models. I'm just not. And like the new models, they don't do nothing. They're just like, hey, there it is. There's the car. Like, go over to the fucking car, lady. What are you getting paid for? Show me the car. Show me the car. No. Not having it.
Bob Barker got out just in time because he has plenty of dirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All those years, all those months.
Oh, God, could you imagine the sex romps that man had?
Oh, God.
He needs to write a autobiography.
Things I did with his long, skinny mic. You.
Here's to you,
See,
Bob.
that's how he throws people off.
Here's to you.
Cheers, Bob.
Last but not least, once again, thank you to all of the Pete's Basement patrons. The Patreon page is growing and growing every week. So, for as little as $1, you get your name in the Pete's Basement website. $3, you get your name in the credits. $5, $4, you get your name in the credits and an autographed postcard. $10, you get your name highlighted in the first page of the credits and the postcard. And also a drawing of a dragon, an elf, or an Eskimo, or as Hannah liked to add, a transgender unicorn. That is a possibility. So if you chime in for the $10, just make sure you let us know which one of those you want, and I'll draw it up for you, and we'll send it out. So also you have to provide your address. And we are always working on new tiers for the Patreon page. So if there is something that you want in the future, let us know, and I'll be happy to add it. I'm constantly working on some new shit. So as soon as I get a moment to breathe, I'll have some new stuff up, and I will have some new T-shirts up on www.represent.com/store/Pete's Basement, where we've got all of the awesome Pete's Basement T-shirts. We've got the Pete's Basement tank tops. We've got Pete's Basement supports the Hero Initiative, which is one of the greatest charities in the comics industry. We've got Pete's Basement supports Project Harmony, our homegrown New York charity. And we've got Pete's Basement supports our veterans. All of the proceeds from the sales of those shirts go to support those charities. We do not pocket anything of that. We got money to the Hero Initiative, which takes care of the artists and writers of old school comics. The Project Harmony goes toward building parks in New York City, and the Pete's Basement supports the veterans go toward buying wheelchairs and walkers and things like that for our veterans. And we also have the Rick Sellis t-shirt, the Pete and Ramon swinging to the comic shop, the Amazing Fantasy 15 homage that Rick Sellis drew. And he's got mad cool shit that he has drawn for the basement that we will be putting up in it as t-shirts in like our basically Rick Sellis section of shirts that we will be splitting the profits with Rick for all of the sales. So we'll be sending him checks as soon as, you know, possible. As the shit builds up, we'll be sending it to him. Or Rick, if you're amenable to Venmo, we could do that too. Whatever's clever for you, cuz. And yeah, I cuzzed you. So get on represent.com/store/Pete's Basement and pick yourself up a t-shirt. Take a picture of yourself in the t-shirt when it comes in the mail, and we'll show it off right here on the show. We'll make you internet infamous, because that's what we want to do. That's how we want to say thanks to our fans, because you're more than fans, you are friends. We love you guys. This is the reason we do this shit every weekend. This is the reason I fucking slave in front of my computer for several hours on end every weekend in order to edit the shit. This is the reason that Hannah sits there and listens to us yip-yap for several hours, and then several more hours as she takes all the minutes of the episodes.
She really should be sainted.
Oh, man, she has made my editing job so much easier.
She's
like,
wonderful.
truly easier. And we can't thank her enough. And
if I had a hat, it would be off.
It would be off right now. So thanks, Hannah, as always, for doing your job. And it's not really your job. It's just like, it's like a hobby of some sort. I don't know. And thank you to all of you.
She somehow likes us. Like,
she has no taste. There's no accounting for taste.
No, there really isn't.
Nope. And you guys, if you're watching on Periscope, make sure you keep hitting them hearts. If you're watching on Facebook, keep commenting, share the shit out of it. And if you're watching it on YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Like the video, comment on the video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little bell afterward to let you know that when we upload some new videos, which is pretty much once a week at the very least, or when we start uploading all the Pete's Basement extras and stuff. And yeah, the rest is history. Questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete's Basement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. at Pete's Basement. And happy Valentine's Day, guys. We'll see you next week. I'm going to pour myself one more shot, and then we're going to call it a night.
Yeah, ready.
And not bad. Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2019. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.
it, Roger.
Everybody who's watching, all of our loyalists who watch us live each and every week, first of all, we love you idiots. And
Second of all, you have no taste.
And third, everybody write to questions@peakbasement.com and just write, damn it, Roger.